Hey, this is Paul. Hope you're doing well. This is a quick recap of this past weekend's patch. It was a little smaller than the last couple, but there's some pretty impactful changes that I thought would be helpful to go over. What you'll notice first is the server connection times are much quicker now. There's new messaging that's a little bit more detailed than what we had before. It's still a work in progress. I was playing earlier and I felt like I liked the messaging before we put it in the game, and now I'm like, okay, maybe this needs to be adjusted a little bit. But long-winded way of saying the server connection time should be under 60 seconds now for almost every player. And this is a permanent fix in terms of how we're handling the servers. So I expect this will be quicker from this day on, which is great to see. So props to our server team. We've also made a fix to the Colonist gather rates. So in this last event patch, there was something bugged out and they were collecting resources at a far higher rate than intended. So the game will play a little bit slower now, but it's playing closer to what we expect the final product to look like. Still some more tweaks. And then the other units that have been adjusted are mostly the Archer and Javelineer and Siege units to correct some of the animation speeds as well as the actual attack and damage per shot. So the archers are firing a little bit slower, they're doing a little bit less damage. They were pretty overpowered before. We're excited for this change, and we're still working on some of the actual projectiles and visual effects, but all things in due time. Did a fair amount of smaller bug fixes that are populated onto Steam as well. Most of them revolve around how we're handling walls and fortifications. So there are still some minor issues with the gates and the wall placement that we hope to resolve these next few weeks. In terms of what's coming up, so the big change is hopefully by next week we will have the new map engine in place. It's probably the single biggest thing left we have for Steam Next Fest in February. And then the big overhaul to our interface and the game UI and menu and really just a lot of what you see when you're playing will roll out by next month hopefully. So we'll have a more clear roadmap of those items coming out in the next few days. And thanks as always for taking the time to follow the project and play the game. Take care and be well. Bye.